After the defense had that fourth down stop, you guys come out on offense, had the 3 and out. What happened on that drive? It was kind of changing the momentum of the whole game, the fourth quarter.
We just didn't execute and didn't convert on third down.
What do you think it was today? Weren't able to really get much of a rhythm on offense.
They were really good and they were well coached and they came out and outplayed us, and we just couldn't get a rhythm.
But what did you see from the running game, only 56 yards?
Say that again?
What did you see from the running game, only 56 yards?
Yeah, we just we at times we ran the ball decent, and then at times we didn't, and so we just never got in a rhythm running the game, and we never found some plays that were good and effective running the ball.
Did you have a hard time staying in the pocket? I guess they get a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah, they were just doing some different things, rushing at different angles, and at the same time we just weren't getting open, and so the plays they were just doing a good job covering us, and like I said, hats off to them, and they did a great job.
What was the message in the locker room after this one?
It was a tough game. They came to play, and they played a whole lot better than we did, and they had a lot more energy than we did, and like we said, we came out and got beat, and they played really probably as well as they played all year, and so hats off to them.
Both so close today. What separated these teams?
They just, I felt like they just played with a lot more sense of urgency and a lot more energy than we did, and at the end of the day, they made the plays that we didn't.
How is this year, freshman year, going to help you moving forward when it comes to experience and just what you face this season?
I feel like I've grown a lot as a player, and obviously there's a lot of difference between high school and college, but I feel like as the season progressed, I got a lot better, and I saw a lot more by the end of the season than I was seeing at the beginning. And like I said, they just at the end of the day they played better than we did, and we didn't get this last one like we could have.
You didn't get the win, but what pleased you guys the most about the way you played today?
Oh, we definitely. I mean, we did some different good things, and it wasn't like everything was bad. We had some really good drives there at times, but we just didn't do well on third down, and part of that was my fault. Majority of the time, I missed some guys that I should have hit.
What do you think the issue was this season, playing away from home and not just being able to convert as much as you guys usually did at home?
Well, I think if you look at the teams we played on the road, that didn't help. We played a lot of really good teams, and away from home, we played a lot of really good defenses, really good players, really good coaches, and so at the same time, we just didn't execute like we wish we would have.
What do you think the future holds for the offense going into the spring and next year?
I think we have some really good players, and I think we'll continue to progress, and whichever way the offense goes, we're willing to do whatever, and I think we'll have a really good offseason and see what next year brings.
I know Anthony said that he's got his future to think about track and his brother will be back on the football team himself. How do you deal with that?
Oh, well, that's ultimately his decision, and I feel like whatever he chooses will be the best for him, but eventually he'll be out on the football field.
Now the game's over, how much was Chad Morris involved with game plan stuff, or was it just kind of, he worked with you on the practice field and that was about it?
Oh, well, he was obviously involved, and he had some good ideas, and with what we were running and what a part of the plan, what he felt like could have been called. And so I'm not sure how much he had up in the box, but during the week he was helping with reminders and tips and all that sort of thing.
How tough was it to get into a rhythm early on when you only had a handful of plays in the quarter?
Yeah, I mean, that first drive took forever, it felt like, but we never really had the ball. We never really had possession. So that first quarter, they had a lot more time of possession than we did. And so that didn't help us get in a rhythm, but at the same time, when we did have the ball, I felt like we did pretty decent in the first half.
Do you feel like you guys found some things in the passing game and had some opportunities there today?
Yeah, for sure. I felt like we kind of took what they gave us, but at the same time we got stuck on third down. And so in the future we'll do a better job on third downs and getting in third and short, third and mediums.
What as one of the leaders, and especially leaders moving forward, what was your message to the guys as you guys walk off the field today?
Oh, well, I mean, you hate losing. I hate losing probably about as much as anybody. But you can learn a lot. Obviously, there's a lot of things going on in my head, a lot of things that I can think about, and which one of the main ones is just keeping everyone together and just focusing in on next year and with the guys that are coming back, just how good we can be and how much better we can get this offseason and moving forward, how much we're willing to work for it.
You guys didn't really have many chances, or at least didn't look like you had many chances to throw the ball downfield today, those deep balls. Was that more of what they were doing, or some of the things you guys weren't able to do?
Yeah, they were just playing far back, and we had some on the play call sheet, but we just never got around to them. And that was a coach's decision. And that at the end of the day, we can always look back and say what we should have, could have, would have called. But I mean, we called what we felt best was moving the ball, Coach Malzahn, and I felt like he did a good job. We just didn't execute.
How would you sum up your season?
I'd say overall I played pretty good, better at times than others, and obviously had some mistakes like any quarterback, but overall I felt like I did a really good job. Here in the second half of the season, I felt like I took care of the ball pretty well and made the right decisions, and you know, we just came across some really good teams when we lost, and I think that was the biggest thing.
What's going to be the focus on off-season?
So this off-season I'm really focusing in on for myself, just getting bigger, stronger, faster like everybody else, and just continue to have another off-season development stage. And then again, I got here early last year, but we had a lot of different quarterbacks, so just really being able to work with receivers with the other guys and just really zoning in on what we need to get better on.